Okay, Rimmel. Rimmel London, come through with the come through. Hey YouTubers, welcome to my channel. It's Faby. I am so excited about this video because my life is all about making a tight budget look good. I think I have found it. I went and tried to locate the cheapest foundation I could find in the drugstore. And I ran across the Rimmel London Stay Matte collection. I got the primer, the foundation, the concealer, some blush, some bronzer, all for under $25. Like, this foundation is $3.97. You can't beat that. The concealer that goes with it, $5. Like, I'm loving it. I mean, so if you want to see how I came across this look, how, you know, it is budget friendly. Like, that is so important. I've never tried Rimmel London, and so I'm super excited to try it. But I'm also super excited to put this on my shelf because it's a go. It's a win. Okay, jumping right in. So the Rimmel London Stay Matte Face Collection, so super affordable. Like, I could not wait to try it because if anytime I can find something that helps my tight budget look good, I'm there. Like, let's do it. So I did get the Stay Matte Mattifying Matifiant makeup primer base, and it says it is shine controlling, pore minimizing, hydrate and feel, soothe skin, 1 fluid ounce, and the cost of the primer is going to be $5.24, around that. So let's go ahead and apply this, and apply the primer, get our first impressions. And a primer is good when you're applying makeup if you want it to stay on and last. Also, if you have large pores and you don't want them to be seen through the makeup, that is supposed to be the job of it. So smelling it, no smell. Smells really good, and it's in this is the container. So let's just, my eyes are done already because I just wanted to focus this video on the actual collection. And so, okay, my first impressions of the primer, it feels moisturizing. I've already put on moisturizer, but this primer feels moisturizing, and I like that. If it doesn't feel, it's not sticky at all. Not sticky at all. And it doesn't smell. It feels good. So what else did we get? So excited. I love finding deals, right? So then we got the full coverage mattifying foundation. And I did 506 deep. I can't talk today. I do apologize. Don't hit stop on the video. We'll get it together. So let's see what we had, what they say, Rimmel London says about the Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. First, let me tell you, I've never tried Rimmel London product ever. So, and I've worn makeup for a long time. So if this foundation, which is $3.47, I have never, ever been able to find a foundation for $3.47. And if it works, honey, got some new best friends. It matches 99% of US skin tones, full coverage, mattifying foundation, airy mousse texture, minimizes the appearance of pores, and is oil free. Well, I can't wait to feel this. So we're just gonna jump right in. $3.47. You can't beat it. So let's put it in our little foundation tray. And this is how it comes out. My color. I have a brush. I have a sponge. I think I'm gonna go in and try first with the sponge, and then maybe we'll try a little bit of both and see how it applies. So let's just go jump right in. We should be closer than friends. It feels thicker than, it feels different, but it feels good. I'm not saying it doesn't feel good. It's just different, and it's a mousse, and I've never really, the texture is thick, but it's, once I put it on my face, I don't feel like, ew, get it off. $3.47. We're gonna try to work with this. Take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up smoke, smoking up. Good color match, I think. And as a matter of fact, let's see how many colors are available. What is their range like? 24 shades. So that's it. And looking at it, it looks like, you know, that's not bad, is it? It feels good. Oh my God, y'all, I really like this. All right, let me apply more and stop talking. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complication. I feel like the brush is not applying as well as the sponge, and I can't explain why. So I'm going to switch back over to, because I see streaks and I don't want streaks. I want it to melt into my skin. So back to the sponge. Just pat that in. Don't hurt yourself, but make sure that you're pushing it into the skin. And how about, let's talk about, is it full coverage? Like, I mean, I have a mole on the side of my face, and I always refer to the mole to help me figure out if, is it really full coverage? Is it? Let me tell you, I'm shook. Like, to me, that looks great. I mean, for $3.47, let's keep that in mind. Like, I feel like that looks good. Let's put some EOS moisturizer on to our lips before. Let our lips moisturize while we're getting this process done. Okay, so that's the foundation. It feels good. I mean, I don't feel like it's thick. I don't feel like it's cakey. It's not irritating me for $3.47. And I'm going to continuously state the prices of these products because balling on a budget is important for me. I mean, the way my bank account is set up. Okay, you probably already know. So let's move on because they also had the concealer, okay? And so let's see what they have to say about the concealer. Rimmel London, like, where have you been all my life? Like, I have been broke majority, so where have you been? Like, this is awesome. The Stay Matte Concealer is a 24-hour wear, 24-hour shine control, flawless complexion all day long. I need that. And it helps the skin look less fatigued and feels comfortable all day. They have 20 shades available. And so the cost of it is $4.58 at Walmart and $3.89 at CVS. I got everything from Walmart. I mean, so let's see how this applies. And we're just gonna go in. I didn't get it too much lighter than my skin. I wanted it to be realistic and blend in for an everyday beat, not necessarily a glam beat. So I think I matched pretty well. Did I tell you the color I chose? I chose the color Chestnut, 610 Chestnut. It feels good. It feels light. It's not thick. Some concealers I've tried are super thick. And to me, it's blending in well. I put it around my lips just because I talk a lot and I can get a lot of creasing. And I don't like when my makeup creases because it's obvious that it's not the skin I was born in. And that's not what we're going for. Okay. All right. Back to the blending. It feels like it's blending good. I mean, I feel like it's kind of light. Like, I want to put some more because I'm like, that's unbelievably too easy. So for the foundation to be $3, the primer to be $4, and then the concealer to be $4, that's, you know, I mean, we're looking at a $20 face beat. I mean, if we can make this work, that's exactly what we're looking at. And I might have a new favorite drugstore. You know, I'm a cover girl, self-proclaimed cover girl, but I mean, you can't compare to these prices. You just can't. I mean, not everybody can go spend $20, $30 on a foundation and a concealer, and it makes sense in their life. We just don't do that. Like, okay, there's the electric bill sitting there laughing at you. I mean, we just don't do that. So, oh my gosh, it's looking good. I did not get any. They do have loose powder. When I went to find the products, I didn't see any loose powder. I did, however, get the Rimmel Radiance Brick Multi-Tonal Shimmer Powder. And I also got some blush, the Maxi blush. But I want to set this under eye with some of my existing loose powder. So let me grab that. So the loose powder, the setting powder that we're going to use today to set our concealer, and we want to set the concealer so it doesn't go anywhere, it stays in place. And we also do it to brighten up under the eye. I'm a 40-year-old woman, so you know the last thing you want is dark eyes. It just don't help with the aging process, in my opinion. So it's important, but I have not used Airspun, and this is available at Walmart as well. And everything we're talking about today is drugstore affordable. It's $5.97. And so there was an awful lot in there. It says it's translucent. I know that looks really, really light. I'm thinking the same thing. So this is something we're going to experience together, okay? Because I'm okay with a little brightness, but I need it to be realistic. So let's put this on and see how it goes. Again, Rimmel does have a loose powder. Unfortunately, when I went shopping, the loose powder translucent, meaning that not necessarily a color needed because it's supposed to be translucent. it wasn't available. So we are going to be realistic and understand that sometimes when we have, this smells so good. Like, excuse me for interrupting for a thought. It smells like baby powder. Like, oh, it smells good. And I don't like crazy fragrance, but that smells great. Anyway, sometimes you have to mix and match. You know, you can't always have a whole set. But you can still make it work and you can still be fabulous. We're not going to bake. Bake meaning let it sit on our face for a couple of minutes so we can let it sit there. We're just going to go ahead and brush that off really, really quick. And it gave me a kind of a, it is a bright eye. But we're going to go over with face powder to give me not so bright eye. But that looks great and it feels great. Rimmel, you're doing your thing. You have a new fan. I mean, I ain't trying to be shady cover girl, but you know, it's enough room for all of us to be friends. That feels great. Face powder I do not have as well. And the face powder, the pressed powder, I'm sorry. So I'm going to use my pressed powder, which is, of course, CoverGirl Clean, my go-to. So we'll see how that applies. Let's just... And that face powder, I'm using a smaller brush from under my eye, but you want a larger one to set your whole face. So you put on foundation, now you want to set the whole face. But let me tell you, honey, I'm not even going to do too much pressed powder because I want to see how this foundation is going to perform throughout the day. So I'll report back in probably, you know, a few hours after running my errands to run, and I will let you know. So no, we're not going to do too much of the pressed powder, but I still want to go ahead and carve out my face. And so I'll go in with my handy dandy Matchstick in the shade Espresso by Fenty Beauty. Request my chariot, get ya. The doors OPN. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The doors OPN. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. Okay, let's go back into the air spun setting, loose powder, translucent powder, and try to set underneath of our, where we carved out our cheeks. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate, exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me. She say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. And this is a brush with no product on it. That's super cute. My hair, like, we're gonna have to fix that before we leave. And we just want to blend that all in together. Okay, what's next? Then we have some Maxi blush. The blush is $4.28 from Rimmel as well. This is the shade Rendez-Vous. So let's do that on the cheeks. Yes, Rimmel with that. Oh my, see, you want to do blush because see this? That's no blush. Blush. It looks like I'm happy as hell. It looks like I'm just got a reason to smile because the blood is flowing through my face and my cheeks is like, do you see that? Do you see that? That's the importance of blush. I love blush, but you can overdo it. And I didn't have to do much, but Rimmel, like, seriously, like, come through, Rimmel, come through. You just want, blush makes me feel like you look like you have a little bit of life in you. You know what I mean? We don't want to do too much, y'all. So we're gonna try not to go crazy, but put a little bit of blush on. I know I used to think blush was for old ladies. I'd be like, I'm not putting no blush on, like the world. So this is the bronzer. It says Radiance Brick Multi-Tonal Shimmer Powder, which is, in other words, a bronzer. And it's in 03 Dark. And so over top, instead of using a highlighter today, over top of our contour, we're going to go ahead and apply this. And this is, so let's just see what kind of shimmer we get. I think I'm gonna put just some right here. Use it as a highlighter. I don't see much showing up for me. And I was being a little light-handed at first, so maybe I should get a little more aggressive. It's more so, I guess, an all-over type thing, because it's so light. It's not acting like a highlighter. It's just a bronzer. So we're just going to bronze up our forehead then. And the crown of our face. That looks good. There is a Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray by Rimmel, Stay Matte. And this setting spray was $5.15. So let's see what this is all about. I'm gonna shake it up. Okay. So the setting spray is gonna put everything together, make it last throughout the day. Let's spray a couple times. See that mist? It comes out good. Oh, and it smells. You know, last week I tried the CoverGirl setting spray and it gave me a cucumber type mist. And this is like a spring day when I can't explain. It smells so good. But it's reminiscent of cucumbers as well, like a light cucumber spray. So let me do my lips and probably some eyeliner under my eye, and I'll be back. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up. So we have made it through another video, right? The only thing missing is a little bit of lip gloss and an end of the day review, because I want to keep it completely real with you. But how do I feel right now? Right now, oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, for, let's see, $3, $4, $4, $3, $5, $5. I mean, you can beat your face for under $25, and then it really pays off because, like, you get quite a bit of product from the Rimmel London Stay Matte collection. It, to me, is awesome. Like, I feel good. My face feels good. I hope it stays that way. For $3.97, you'll get 1 fluid ounce of foundation and 1 fluid ounce of the primer. You get your concealer. I mean, it's just so super affordable. I love the blush. I love everything about it. And so it is my suggestion that we put this on our shelves, honey, like right now. And so I'll check back in soon and let you guys know how it held out throughout the day. I did go ahead and finish off my look with some orange underneath the eye. I do have on my favorite lipstick, and now we're gonna use, last week I did tell you about Katy Perry's Katy Kat lip gloss from CoverGirl, and I still love it. So we'll just end our note with some lip gloss. We will mention our Lady Leirum accessories because that's what we do, and we'll go ahead and mention that link right here. Yes, that was cute. And thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. So I have been running around for a bit, and I just finished up some laundry, and I'm thinking that it looks good. This is just a quick check-in. So it's only been a couple of hours, but I wanted to check back in and let you guys know how I'm doing so far. Like, I'm an oily person, so when they say, you know, controls oil all day, I already see that I'm getting to the point where I might need to use a blotting sheet. So but other than that, I'm just gonna tell you that I like this, and it's a keeper, and I can't believe that I didn't know about it before now, but I like it, guys. So if you are interested in my opinion, you are an awesome person. I'm just saying. You should like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so, you know, we can do this more often, because you guys are like my only friends. Okay. Until next time, when I figure out another friendly, budget, pretty thing for us to play with, I'll be back.